In today's video, I want to share with you guys top 3 things to do in Osaka, Japan. This video will have 2 phases. For the introduction, I want to share with you guys my experience on when to go, where to go, how to get around, and what equipment is useful to have on hand. In the second phase, I'll highlight the 3 recommendations for you to try in Osaka, Japan. If you want to skip to the 3 recommendations, you can click on the timestamp in the description box below. So for my introduction, where to go? Similar to my Tokyo video, I would recommend going between late March to early April because this is when you can catch cherry blossom season. Where to stay? For Osaka, I stayed at a hostel called Hostel Mitsuwaya. You can check out different hostels, browse reviews, browse photos, and book your stay at a website called hostelworld.com. At Hostel Mitsuwaya, I would highly recommend it. It was super clean and super cozy. The staff were super friendly and incredible. They spoke good English and they were easy to talk to. They even gave me recommendations on where to eat. And when I first arrived there, one of the guys actually helped carry my luggage upstairs. The guys were super chill, super friendly. The staff are super nice and I would highly recommend. How to get around. So same thing with Tokyo. To get around within the city using the subway and transit, you would use your Suica card. You reload it, just tap the gate to get access to the train's platform. And then to travel between cities, you would use JR Narita Express. So it's a high-speed train, very cost-efficient. I would recommend it over using a bus and using a plane. Equipment is useful to have on you while traveling in Osaka. First is your phone for photos, Google Maps, and Google Translator. And second is having a pocket Wi-Fi with you to give you signal and Wi-Fi. You can get your pocket Wi-Fi through a website called globaladvancedcomm.com. That's the website that I use. I think there's also other ones that you can Google and try if you want. But my experience with globaladvancedcomm.com was fine. It was great. So I would recommend that one. Let's get into the 3 things that I would recommend for you guys to try when you're in Osaka, Japan. First is Grand Front Osaka Mall. It's a one-stop shop for everything. The mall is gorgeous. It's 2 large complex buildings that are connected together. Around this area is also other malls and other buildings, and just like a variety of restaurants within this one area. It has amazing scenery. In the upper floors, there's hangout balcony spots with gorgeous style lightings, benches, parks, a view over the city. It's a very romantic spot for your dates or just to chill with your friends. It's very breathtaking for sure. Also in the upper floors, there's also a variety of different restaurants with gorgeous views overlooking the city, all from casual to fine dining. Whatever is on whatever you're craving, one of the floors will definitely have a restaurant for you. There's also several floors of stores for your shopping needs. Okay, and then the second thing I would recommend while in Osaka is trying out the ramen. So there's 2 specific ramen spots that I would recommend. The 2 spots are ramen style junk story. And then the second is Ramen Zundo-ya Shinsaibashi. For ramen style junk story, this place I actually never had on my list in the first place. I was randomly walking along the street and I saw this hole in the wall. I paused because when I walked by, I smelled this amazing aroma. So when I looked in, I saw a couple of locals eating there. It piqued my curiosity and I thought, why not? Let's give it a try for lunch here today. It turned out to be one of the best decisions. I ordered a chicken style broth. Had the most amazing, most flavorful profile. The ramen noodles themselves had this amazing texture to them too. It was smooth on the thicker side and had this really nice consistency. I would highly recommend for you guys to try ramen style junk story. The second place is Ramen Zundo-ya. It's a 24/7 ramen place, which is great. Like in case if you're hungry, you can definitely hit the spot up like at 12 a.m. or 1 a.m. They had some really tasty kimchi that you can help yourself to on the side. Not sure if it was kimchi, but it was like some sort of fermented vegetables. They were super good and it went really well with my ramen. Not to discredit the ramen too, but The ramen was also really good. For a 24/7 spot, the ramen was actually really good. I would highly recommend. And then the store itself was located along this street, which is quite interesting. Yeah, it was just like an experience, just traveling there, eating there, and then browsing around. It's a really cool area to check out. Third recommendation is to try out Osaka Aquarium, Kaiyukan. I was hesitant at the beginning to actually try this place out. The idea of me paying money to go look at animals was not my idea of a good time. However, I was wrong. I actually quite enjoyed myself here. It was kind of cool to see these gigantic creatures that are larger than life right in front of your eyes. It was pretty surreal. I also got to pet stingrays and sharks. The stingrays were super cute and super smart. If they were happy, the stingrays would like perform this cool stunt where they would erect themselves out of the water and then flap their wings at you. It was like they were greeting you or saying hi or something. For a bonus recommendation, while you're in Osaka, you can also make a trip out to Kyoto. It's only a 1-hour trip if you take the JR Narita Express. I would highly recommend taking a hike at Fushimi Inari Taisha Shrine. I'm not a hiking person, but wow, this was an amazing experience. We're stepping on paved stone steps rather than like getting sand in your shoes in like other types of hikes. This hike itself was quite tame. You also get shade from the vast amount of trees that are there. They also have interesting orange gates throughout the entire hike, from the bottom to the top. At the middle of the mountain, there was this restaurant that had this amazing view overlooking the mountain. Here, I purchased a nice bowl of udon soup for like around $10 with an inari sushi served with green tea. So then after sitting and eating that along the balcony, I helped myself to delicious soy milk flavored soft serve ice cream. If you guys want to see more photos of my trip, you can check out my Instagram at ivudang. It's spelled the same as my YouTube channel. If you like this type of video, let me know by clicking like, subscribe. It gives me feedback that I can make more videos similar to this. What's my verdict on Japan? I would most definitely go back there again, and I would highly recommend for you guys to go too. It should be on your top list to check out. Channels that I watched and used me to help kind of scope and do my planning for my trip includes KimDao, Tokyo Cheapo, OnlyinJapan, Mark Wiens, Japan Guide, Internationallyme, and Abroadinjapan. These channels can help. If you guys want additional resources, these channels can help you. You can check these channels out too to help you with your planning and your scoping. Okay, thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope this was some sort of value and some sort of help. Thanks. Bye.